Run-ins between, or should I say encounters between police officers and civilians on the road is not a new thing. It's not just, it doesn't happen just in America alone. It happens all over the world. But I want to talk about this particular one. I'm a Nigerian. If a police officer stops you on the road, there must be a reason, first of all. You are expected to comply because they're just doing their job. And if you're being asked to show your driver's license, you are expected to comply. Show your driver's license. Now, the Jacksonville police pulled him to a stop and asked the 22 years old William McNeil Jr. to show his driver's license, and he was non-compliant. He refused. Now, later on, we've discovered that the reason why he refused is because he was driving under a suspended driver's license. He was told the reason why he was pulled over simply because his headlights weren't on, and in his defense, the boy said, yeah, it's daytime, so, and it wasn't raining, and that's the reason why it's not necessary to put on my headlights. He wants to speak with the supervisor. He spoke with the supervisor, and the next thing we see is the police punching the window to the car, and it escalated like, no, the officer shouldn't have just done that. Punch him in the face. The officer shouldn't have done that because the boy sustained injuries, chipped tooth, temporal memory loss, and some injuries. The officer shouldn't have done that because that was power move. That was like clearly a power play. Shouldn't have done that. That's going outside the law. Outside the law. The officer shouldn't have done that. And he was dragged out of the car and he was forced to the ground. Later, the police department were saying they found a knife in the car, that maybe the guy in the police officer acted out of defense. Like in the video, we don't see in any way where the guy was trying to grab a knife. His hands were like this, and I think he was still, although he was still non-compliant. But you saying the guy was trying to reach for a knife because you found a knife in the car is a very big lie. There are two different things entirely. Yeah, he had a knife in his car. He had some drugs, whatever, in his car, but he wasn't trying to reach out for any knife. Yes, there was a knife in the car, but he wasn't trying to reach out for any knife. My own take on this is that both parties are wrong. Police officer, you're wrong. The boy, you're wrong. You shouldn't be driving on a suspended driver's license. This case should be investigated properly.